To the Minister for the Environment and Water, congratulations and thank you for visiting with me the Sydney Harbour Federation sites in Warringah. Iconic places from the North Head Sanctuary to Mossman's Headland Park, ancestral Indigenous sites and the very military map rooms and tunnels where the defence of Sydney was planned in World War II. But these sites need to be valued and they're falling into disrepair. Will you invest in the restoration and conservation of these sites for future generations?
I give the call to the Minister for Environment and Water.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Warringah for her question, and I want to thank her for going with me and also with the member for North Sydney to see some of these beautiful special places on Sydney Harbour. We are honoured, and as is the Prime Minister, as is the member for Wentworth, honoured, I think, to represent these areas surrounding our beautiful Sydney Harbour here in the National Parliament. Sydney Harbour has deep history, 65,000 years of history, stories told so well by Aboriginal tour groups like Tribal Warrior that sail around the harbour showing tourists the history of the place. As the member for Warringah said, we've got military history, convict history, maritime and industrial history, and of course the beautiful natural environment, the incredible diversity, biodiversity under the waters of Sydney Harbour, protected and restored so well by the Sydney Institute of Marine Science. I am excited, as the member for Warringah is, and as I know the member for North Sydney is, about two really exciting master plans that are being developed at the moment by the Sydney Harbour Federation Trust, managing the land of Cockatoo Island and the North Head Sanctuary. The member for Warringah is quite right. These areas have been run down in recent years and neglected by those opposite. And I know that the Prime Minister has a special interest in this because, of course, Cockatoo Island is part of his area, and he was profoundly influenced by his mentor and my friend Tom Uren. Tom Uren was a man who took up the lesson of Niels Nielsen, a very early lands minister in the New South Wales government, who thought that every Australian, every Sydney-sider should have access to the properties around our harbour, to the beaches and the foreshore and the built environment and the natural environment. That is the principle that we will always use when we are considering how we best protect, restore and maintain these precious sites.